We had been hit from so many different sides, and here was finally some good news for us.
The ability for Spare Key to come in and say, we acknowledge your mortgage, we know what you're going through, and we can help you with this for 1 month, was really a phenomenal gift.
One less thing to worry about is really nice when you have a lot of things to worry about.
And it makes a difference in each and every family for a million different reasons.
We started to try and get pregnant, and luckily I got pregnant in a week and a half, which was great. And we found out a few weeks later that we were pregnant with twins, and that was incredibly unexpected. And we were shocked but happy. My situation with the girls progressively got worse, and I ended up on full bed rest. During the same time, John was my caretaker, and in May 2009, very unexpectedly, he was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia. Eventually it got to the point where my doctor said that the girls needed to be born because they were having too many problems, and it was, we were risking their health if we let them stay any longer. We had all of the typical preemie issues while in the NICU. We had always planned our lives very, very carefully. And when everything happened at once in 1 year, I mean, we're very planful people, but there's no way you can plan for that.
In December of 2007, when Axel was 15, he was diagnosed with rhabdomyosarcoma. And I can remember the night between that initial appointment and the referral with that horrible realization of going, oh my gosh, could this be cancer? Axel is and was a wonderful kid. He was full of energy, definitely an outdoor boy, starting when he was little. And he loved winter and loved hunting and loved fishing and the outdoors. He was pretty remarkable in his illness that he never let it slow him down. We chose to focus on the treatment and the cure and the outcome and living life. Everything seems so huge, so impossible, so insurmountable, that something as basic as, oh my gosh, how are we going to pay this bill? And can we be at the hospital longer? And must I be back to work? And how can we keep doing this, basically? The Spare Key mortgage payment just took that away for like a whole month. It just made you not have to worry about that.
There's not many organizations like Spare Key. They give families like ours a chance to spend time with their kids when we need it the most.
When we were visiting the girls, one of the nurses in the neonatal intensive care unit, she mentioned what they did and what they stood for and how they provide a mortgage payment for a family.
A house is just an object, but at the same time it was our home. And I didn't know how we were going to deal with all of that on top of John's health issues and the girls' health issues. When I found out that we got the grant, I just felt this huge sense of relief. Had Spare Key not come into our lives, I don't know that we would still have our house, and then we would have had to start all over again.
He had 6 months of remission, which was fantastic, and over the summer, and almost a year exactly to the date of diagnosis was the reoccurrence. And we were faced with decisions about what to pursue and what to leave be. It became very apparent to us that Axel wanted to be home. He was pretty much done with the transfusions, done with the radiation, done with these long hospital stays. So we used the Spare Key mortgage payment, ironically, in Axel's last month of life at our home. I actually got a follow-up phone call from one of the staff at Spare Key, who of course had not known that Axel had died, and wanted to call and just confirm how things were going and what would happen and how this mortgage would be paid. And I was able to say, Axel isn't here anymore, but thank you. And the caring conversation that resulted from that phone call was very important to me, because it made it clear to me that the organization wasn't just a kind of financial division of things that went away and went in an envelope, but that it was very much based off caring people who ran it.
And you know, most people think, you know, it's just one mortgage payment. How much of a difference can that make? In our case, it made all of the difference. We will be forever grateful for Spare Key. They bought us the time that we didn't have to make that decision to put the house on the market. They just really saved us in a time where not a whole lot was going right.